Great. For some reason, I really need to find out uh, why I'm changing scenes automatically, because that was not what I intended. I hope you enjoyed that OC Remix Final Fantasy flamenco music. I really like that track. It's really great that, yeah, trying to speak while getting this game to show. Oh, now it should work, I think. Yeah, it's really great that there's this organization, OC Remix, that gives out so much great music that you can use royalty free for streams and stuff like that. I think the last thing you can do is at least show the tracks. Right. Yes, you might notice that I am experimenting with a green screen, or rather, it is a blue screen setup. Hold on, I can show you how this magic works, because it's not really magic and it's not working great at all. Hold on. Ah, you should see it now. I've just got a blue blanket strapped to my wall, and yeah, it is actually doing weird things to my headphones. So I guess we need to live with that. I'm also not really sure if that is really doing much, because actually, I mean, why do I have this border around the webcam if I can just, I mean, this is not too bad, isn't it? But anyway, I spend too much time fiddling around with this, so let's do this. Also, the echo is still not solved. This is a big problem. That is actually one of the reasons why I put up this blanket, because I was kind of hoping it would absorb some of the sound and make the echo effect in this weird room better, but no, doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything at all. Okay, let me check. Yeah, keeping all the eyes on all the important information of the stream is really hard, but I think that's it. Oh yeah, I think we should have the wonderful menu music of Golfit. However, I hope this is, I think it should be okay. OBS is telling me that the sound of the menu is not overburdening. Also, it might cut out every once in a while if I go out of the menu. I think this should be okay. I'm going to turn it down for me. So, this game, I'm rather... Wait, I get the message that there's no menu music. There should be menu music. There should be... Okay, I turned up the volume for the menu music. It is rather low, but to be honest, that's okay. That is really okay. Yeah, there's another thing. Let me just check how all of this looks. I told you, this is anything but professional. Just let me check my own stream to see how this looks on screen. This is actually okay, because as you can see, I'm running this in a window. I don't even know why this was the standard option for the game, and I kind of like running it in a window. This game is weird. It is super, super weird. Mainly in that, you know, I can... Let us search for a game, and I can talk while we're searching for a game, because that's probably going to take a while. No password, please. See, there's only one. Let's try Nicholas' server. This game is super weird. Where do I start? I didn't pay any actual money for this game, which I think is good. Because this game has some very, very weird quirks. I got this via Chrono. Yeah, see, kicked from the lobby. I got this from the Chrono GG website, and you can, if you visit that website over and over again, you can amass a certain amount of coins, and then you can unlock free games with these coins by spending them again. And this is how I got this Golfit game. I don't have any game like this, and I thought it might be fun. Let's try this one then. And I think this game can be a lot of fun, especially if you play it with friends, but this, at the same time, super weird game. You can play this in single player. It's, I would say, more or less enjoyable in single player, but the real fun is of course playing this with other people. And it's really fun because it doesn't take too long to play the game. That didn't tell you anything. The single holes, you play them rather in quick succession, and that is really good. Okay, Huat is waiting for some more players. That is okay. Yeah, from a technical standpoint, that is where this game is really, really weird. This runs on the Unreal Engine, and for some reason, when you start the game, sometimes it starts immediately, and sometimes it takes about 2 minutes to actually get into the main menu. This game doesn't look anything like it really needs a lot of horsepower from your PC. But if you have the graphic settings all on maximum, which my PC should handle fine, this game will tax your CPU 100%, and it will make it really hard to do anything besides playing this game. Turning down the details doesn't do much to the graphical fidelity, because this game will look this way all the time, but it takes a strain from the CPU. Okay, let's actually play this game. So you aim at wherever you want to shoot, you press the left mouse button, and then you can move this the putter. And let's just go for a really, okay, that was not really hard, but that was a good one. That was a good first hole. Could have been a hole in one, but unfortunately not, but that looks good. And as you can see, there's pretty much everyone needed 2 strikes for that. Yeah, let's be really quick. Okay. I don't know if this set of courses is an official one that comes with the game, because I think this game does have workshop support, and other people can, and it comes with a level editor, and other people can make more levels for this game, which is cool. That's definitely a plus. And also this game is still in early access, and they call it, I think, in beta stadium. I think in some regards this game could also be called an alpha version of the game. Oh, that was actually not bad. Not bad at all. You do have... Okay, apparently not always. The only other game that I've played of this, there I had physics enabled for the other players. So if I would hit another ball with my ball, don't take that out of context, it would move the other ball. But it looks like this is, there was always an exception at the beginning, so you don't all get, I don't know, inhabit the same space at the beginning. But it seems like that is an option that you can turn on or off. I hope you can hear the sounds, and that is that the volume of me talking in my echoey halls of the Netherlands, and the chill and relaxing music of Golfit, that all of this is in a really nice composition of sounds that will make your Sunday evening really enjoyable. Where the heck do I have to go? You can press the V button to move around. This controls like any first-person shooter then. And Yeah, I mean, I almost live in the Netherlands. I just got the comment that exactly what I meant was I wanted to make an assumption that this is some kind of afterwardly limbo, and that is why all of this is echoey. But actually, I'm not too far away from the Netherlands, so I could also say that I live in the Netherlands. Also, this camera doesn't. I mean, if I manage to go here. This is not great. Also, there's a timer going down, so looking around for this long was really stupid, because now, yeah, I think everyone else has finished already and I'm the last person to do this. Which doesn't matter in general, but it does matter because if I can't finish the course in time, then it won't count for me. Also, that was not really good, so... Okay, so how does this go? Okay. And the more you play this game, I think for every time you finish a complete set of courses, which is usually 18 holes, excuse me, you can, or I have unlocked more cosmetics for my ball. You can see this plunger that I have on there, I got that for the first time I finished a complete set of holes. And actually this is not going too bad. Please excuse me, you might hear me pouring a delicious green tea, but I need some fluid sustenance to conquer the lands of Golfit. It's serious business. Very serious business. What serious music. Alright, let's just try and hit this wall. That's not too bad. It could have been better, could have been worse. That could have been better. It's gonna take me 5 strikes. Okay. I'm finishing 18 holes, yeah. I need to find a better solution, and I just need to read up on how other streamers do this, to keep an eye on the Twitch chat, but also on the game. And I have a very dear friend who's always sending me messages via Steam, which funnily enough are the messages that are the easiest to read for me, because they just pop up on my stream, on my screen. So that is... But yeah, I need to find a good solution on how to keep everything in check, because streaming is harder than it looks. Actually, you need to keep talking about weird stuff, hopefully some of it entertaining to people, but also you need to pay attention to, is my stream still going, is everything running fine? Yeah, at a certain point you can't keep up with chat. Not quite sure if I'm there yet, but maybe later on chat will be hard to keep up with. Actually, Gaylord, I do promise you, if this whole thing should get to a point where I need a chat moderator, you will become a moderator and you will take that job seriously. But the thing is, this game, as much as I don't like the technical issues it has, and I don't like the music, I think this game has a lot of problems. But now that I'm playing it, this is actually relaxing in a way. I do see value in this, even though I have no idea if this... Yeah, that was not too bad. I've been thinking, I don't think I'm going to stream Planescape Torment today. I think you need to be in a certain kind of mood to play that game, and I want to try to get in that mood more often so we can actually make some serious progress in that game, but not today. I might, however, continue streaming playing Prey after this, after we've played the 18 holes. Maybe we're just going to play another second set and then call it a day, but I think I really want to play a couple of minutes of Prey today, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that on stream. You could already tell me, oh yeah, sure, Gaylord, you are a moderator. I think I set that up and then forgot about it. So this is a mirage, they say. I'm just going to try it anyway. Okay, that's what you get for not believing in people. Sorry, I completely forgot, but yeah, you're doing a good job so far, so you can keep that position. By the way, is the echo really that noticeable? It sounds really, really, really bad to me with my own ears. Also, that was stupid. But I had the feeling that on the record, on the recording, it was actually bearable, but I'm not too sure about. Okay, I think we need to power this. Well, that was stupid. Yeah, sometimes you have levels like these, and I don't know. Oh, you need to... Oh, okay, I think I get it. You can press the R button to reset immediately, but I think that gives you a... I don't know, an extra penalty strike? I don't really know. You need to hit this with a certain... Yeah, that might work. You need to use a lot of force, but not too much, so... We can still do this. Need to make a correction, a slight correction with this, and this should be okay. This should work. Ah, crap! Ah, shoot. Fucking hell. Sorry for the language. Let me just... This might stop the music for you, but I just want to check something. Yes, nice. How do I get back to the game? Like this. Okay, nice. So the terrible run before was now, but okay, pretty much everyone got a hole in one here. Still, we're not the last ones, so I'm okay with that. I also feel that playing different games dramatically changes how you... Whoop. What kind of water is this that it behaves like this? It's really weird. What I wanted to say is that the kind of game that you stream is really changes how you approach a stream in general. Because playing this now makes for a completely different stream experience than when I streamed Planescape Torment. As you can probably see. Ah, crap. Also, I'm just getting the message that I should stream Pokemon Go. No, that's not happening. I don't like that game. I don't like it at all. I would much rather stream the proper Game Boy games. We might actually do that at some point, but I'm never going to stream Pokemon Go because that game is nothing that I want to have to do with. I don't want to have to do anything to do with it. Also, let's make this a very professional streaming moment and mute myself while I blow my nose so you don't get your ears blown off. If I can get my mouse over to OBS, which I'm... Oh, okay. Yeah, much better. Alright, hole 13. Par and 2 strikes, which is going to be what? Is that where I'm supposed to go? I don't think so. Boys to your left. And how do I get there? Okay, this is weird. Wait, why? Oh, okay, that's... More green tea. Always a good thing. Tea in general, when I lived in England for 6 weeks to do an internship for university, one of the people that I met there told me, tea makes everything better. It was just a very simple sentence, which other people have probably uttered as well, but he said it with such a sincerity. He really, really believed that a cup of tea makes everything, even the worst situation in the world, at least a little bit better. And I can't stop thinking about this sentence whenever I drink tea, and actually I think he's right. He's really right. A cup of tea makes so many things better. Also, I don't know what's going on with my hair. This looks really weird. I just saw this on the face cam. I do like the loopings, but they can screw you up pretty badly. And stuff like this is... Yeah, that's really hard to get from that angle. Could have been much better, but could have been much worse too, so... I'll take it. What does it say? We're on 4th place. That's actually not too bad. 3 more holes to go. I'm slowly going Super Saiyan. I don't... Oh crap, I hate these inclines. It's really weird. I've started watching Dragon Ball again, and Dragon Ball Z. I watched the original Dragon Ball with the Kid Goku. I think a year ago or 2 years ago. I watched that completely, and it's been a long time since I've watched Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Z, whatever you preferred. And I think I managed to watch 3 or 4 episodes. It was more like 5 or 6 episodes, and I still really liked it. But I also then started to watch One Piece again, and I don't know, One Piece has taken over my life again since then. Especially the early episodes are so unbelievably good. I am in awe of the amount of emotion that the people responsible for that anime show. Whoop. Nice one. I don't understand how it is possible to cram so much emotion into a 25-minute episode. I think it is the second or third episode, where you have where Ruffy meets. Yeah, that's going to be weird because in Germany he's called Ruffy, and I think everywhere else he's called Luffy, whatever, Luffy. The Japanese, they call him Luffy-san. And yeah, he meets Zoro. And the way that Zoro is put on this, he's trapped in this court, and he's looking really grim, really like a hard ass, and nothing can faze him, and he's not showing any signs of hunger or pain or anything. And this little girl made these rice balls for him, but she made them for the first time, and she thought that everything sweet tastes good, so she put sugar in them instead of salt, and they actually taste probably terrible. And then, who is it? Helmeppo, I think is his name. Just in an attempt to break Zoro's spirit, tramples these rice balls into the ground, then goes away. And then Zoro tells Ruffy to pick up the pieces, the dirty pieces, more dirt than rice ball remains of whatever the girl made for Zoro, and just tells Ruffy to stuff it in his mouth, and he just eats it. This is a scene where, I don't know, I think every Western storyteller, be it a show or a movie or a novel or something like that, needs to watch this scene in this one episode and just analyze it over and over again, and see how you can evoke so much emotion from such a weird and short scene. But it's like, I always almost cry when I see that, because there's so much compassion but also coolness in it, and it does tell you something about humanity. It's like, wonderful. Of course I can call him Ruffy. I mean, Ruffy sounds cool. It sounds better than Luffy. Luffy-san, ooh. You know what? This was weirdly zen-like for me. Let's play another round. Let's play at least one more round of this. Is that the same? I don't think it's the same set of holes, so... Baka-yo! And also the music. When I watched the show as a kid, I really need to go back and find some recordings of the German episodes that I've seen on TV when I was first watching One Piece at all. And I really need to see if they kept the same music arrangements in there, because in the German version, the very first opening for the show was not We Are or something similar to it. It was something entirely different. It was really, really great. I think the German people responsible for making the music for One Piece are really talented, and I always wish that they made their own music album. But anyways, the music was completely different, but I've noticed now that I'm watching the Japanese original versions for the first time in my life, that the main intro theme from at least in the first couple of episodes gets repeated throughout an episode, but only as an instrumental version, or as a very slow version, or as a slightly changed version. And I think that really helps to give the show a sense of cohesion. Come on. Nice. I just need to keep talking about One Piece and just play this game on the side, and it's going to be great. Long story short, the main intro theme gets repeated in the show throughout, and I really like that, because the scenes where this music is played are also, I think, chosen very carefully. There seems to be so much care and love that goes into producing only one episode. So, but at the same time, I've read the manga semi-far. I got pretty far with the story, but of course I haven't paid attention to One Piece for a couple of years now. I know that the story is escalating more and more. And what did I want to say? I completely forgot the point that I was going to make. Oh yeah, I think I've heard that there are a lot of filler episodes for One Piece, because the anime was progressing faster than the manga, and so they put in some filler episodes. And I'm eager to see, or interested to see, if I continue watching the show now, at what point I start to notice a drop in quality, that I can say, okay, this was an episode which was really just a filler episode, or if they manage to keep at least a certain sense of quality in the filler episodes as well. I'm just rambling now, incoherently. More tea. Right. No, let's go full speed. Okay, that was not what I planned, but that was actually... Crap. Okay, I can't do that. Shit, and I can't do that either. Okay. Man, that is some bullshit. That is some serious bullshit. How am I supposed to get around that? I don't know. No, this course is stupid. It was okay until now, until this course, but this is... that's some serious bullshit. You really want to hear me going on ramboling? Speaking of Rambo, I think I need to watch those movies again. I understand that especially part 2 and especially part 3 of that movie... No, scratch that. Part 2, 3 and 4 are really terrible and politically tone deaf today, but I can't help but love them. They are excellent action movies. Politically they are tone deaf and not up to date, but as an action movie they are all awesome. Also, I noticed that with the diminishing light in this room, my blue screen is really crapping up. So I'm going to turn on my light with my magic light switch, and I hope this won't break everything. You might just see the blue thing now. That just makes me more yellow and orange. It's okay. It's okay. Let's keep it like that. Also, yes, I'm checking my phone on stream. Sorry about that. I'm all yours again. Ah! Okay, it's not too bad. Ah, shit. So this game is perfect for not paying attention and going backwards. Shoot. What I wanted to say is that this game is excellent for just rambling. But we got another bullshit course, definitely. I'm not sure if this ice texture is making the ball go farther or whether that's just a texture. It feels like... Are you kidding me? Did they actually just put an incline there to make you fall off there? Oh, fucking hell. Ah! Yeah, this is not going well. Not at all. And this is, I feel like the ice texture is just that, a texture, that it doesn't really have an effect on the physics. Oh god, this is still not done, but I think... Yeah, everyone's done already and they're watching me now and... Didn't manage to finish that one. What? Okay. Sorry, what? Okay, that is some bullshit. If you just have to go backwards and you're dropping down into the correct hole, but you go forwards and you get trolled. This game. I'm telling you. How much is this game? I need to check how much money they want for this. Store page, Steam. Okay, they want $9 for it off sale, and now that it's a summer sale, you can get it for $4.94, so about $5. I don't know. $4, $5 is the maximum I would pay for this, and even that would be... The quality of this game is so all over the place. Really. It is a wonderful game to have fun with until you don't, and then it's a terrible game. Like this, for example. Also, my friend is telling me he can't watch this stream or listen to it while playing Rocket League. Why is that the case? You can turn down the quality of the... Actually, I don't know if you can, because I'm not a Twitch affiliate. But you should be able to minimize the stream or just turn it to audio only if you're playing a game anyway. That should work. Oh, come on. We're still not done. Yeah, can't finish this one either. Yep, last place. This is not going well. Shit. Shoot. Wait, they're going backwards. Don't tell me... Don't... No. Are you serious? Also, yeah, the blue screen thing is now just a gray screen and it's fizzling out. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to keep this up. It's not doing anything for the acoustics. It's not really working well as a blue screen filter. I think it has to do with lighting. I would have to put one of my lamps directly into my face. Also, there's a spider web coming down from my lamp. I moved in here a month ago. Why is there already a spider web on my lamp? I feel like I had a topic I wanted to talk about and then I completely forgot it again. But yeah, that happens all the time with me, so... Yeah, this has now gotten more tedious and frustrating than fun. The quality of these tracks has taken a steep decline. This is nothing to do with my skill, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, right, I wanted to ask Gaylord why the stream and playing isn't working, but actually I don't know if he's watching anymore because he's probably playing Rocket League. Also, Gaylord, you should do your own streams, definitely. I highly encourage you to do so. He's really good at playing the PUBG and the... Hey, that's fun, but that doesn't help me, okay. He's really good at playing the PUBG and the Rocket Leagues. And he's pretty much a pro player at both of these games. And what else does he play? That's about it. He really only plays these two games. But he's the very best. How does this, where does this go? Okay. Come on. Yeah, I'm not going to continue playing this after this set of hose. No. I think we might actually move to a couple of minutes of Prey after this. Yeah, go on. Okay, might be a 3-hole. But we're still square in last place. I don't think we're going to get better at this. This was a terrible run. Come on, Fly Scar, you can do it. Yes, he did it. Wonderful. I think if we manage to hit that red and white gate in the distance, that would count as a hole in one. But hitting that actually is the difficult thing, so... Ah, that was actually really good. That was terrible. Also, we have to hit this because, yeah, that is definitely a decline in quality for these courses. Because that is just a bullshit course. That is not even a course. That is just target practice. Frustrating target practice. You know what these tunnels remind me of? There was this really old game called Skyroads. I don't know if any of you remember that game. And in Skyroads you had tunnels just like these. And you were flying a space car, ship, something like that. You were pretty much hovering along the course, and you could jump. That was all you could do. You could move left, right, and jump. And you would automatically drive forward the entire game, and you could not stop or brake, but you would accelerate all the time, and the only goal was just to reach the end of the track. And you had these tunnels in between, and you could jump on top of them or you could drive through them. And sometimes you didn't even know if what the right decision was, because you might drive through them, but at the end there would be a wall that would destroy you, and you just had to find that out by trial and error. That game had some bullshit in it as well, but I also liked it at the same time because it made it really easy to restart the game, and it was really one of the first try 'em as long as you can games that I played and loved. Okay. Skyroads. I think you can find that as abandonware on the internet, but try that out. It's a really good game. Also, I just a couple of days ago I saw a tweet that Oxid, a game called Oxid, a very old game from the 90s, from the early 90s, would be making a return, that they would make a new game from that series or a remake of the old ones, which is really weird to me that they actually remember that game. Oxid was a game not unlike a kind of physical toy that you would sometimes have, where you have a marble in a labyrinth and you have to move the labyrinth to get the marble to a certain point in the labyrinth. Oxid was a little bit like that, but you actually moved the marble and you had to move it across certain fields that would change your marble in a way that you can access new areas, but other areas would then be forbidden to enter. And sometimes you would also control several marbles at once. And I think you cannot really explain a game like that. It was a puzzle game, but physics-based, and physics-based anything back in the 90s was super exciting. And the game was really solidly done, but the levels became really hard after a while, and there were several versions of this. I know the one that I played the most was called Oxid Magnum. There was called the sequel to Oxid, but it was actually the same game, just with more and new levels. And I really need to pay attention to what they're doing with the new version of that, because I believe that the original game also lived from its aesthetic. It had really nice and really good 2D graphics, and I believe that a lot of the charm of that game would go away if you would put that in a 3D perspective. So I would like to see them stick with a 2D style, but we'll see. In any case, I'm really excited that they're doing a new one of those that came out of nowhere. I think there are a lot of 90s games that could do with a remake or just a new freshening up. I mean, when was the last time you've ever seen a Lemmings game? I don't quite understand why we haven't seen a new Lemmings game yet. Because, imagine you could do that with a good, either really good 2D graphics or really good 3D graphics. You could even try and make Lemmings 3D good. And imagine that on Steam with Steam Workshop support. That would be awesome. Pretty much endless levels. And of course going 2D with that would be easier, because might even be easier for people to create new levels if they are two-dimensional. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's the last hole, and we're not going to be able to finish this one. This set of holes is just stupid. I didn't enjoy this. No. Fucking hell. Hey, we did it in 8 strikes, 8 puts. Do you even call it strike? I don't think you'd call it a strike. Anyway, I can see this was about 55 minutes of streaming. I've decided during these last seconds that I'm going to play Prey on my own. I'm very sorry. I need to not go to bed too late today. So I think this is it for today. A really short stream, but I hope you enjoyed it. I saw that we had 5 people, I think, at some point join the stream. I hope you had at least a little bit of fun. This was a lot of rambling and nonsense and incoherent nonsense. But yeah, I'm still learning this. I mean, I could try out my overlay thing. I could try out the blue screen, which I'm probably going to take off again, but maybe we're going to stick with it. Anyway, thanks for dropping by, even if it was just short. I'm going to hopefully have a recording of this up on my channel, on my YouTube channel, in the next couple of days. And yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to play you a nice music for the outro.